Welcome to DraftNook, where one can draft or plan a route for love or business in life. Okay, so what I've been doing is focusing mainly on the Philippines, but I am open-minded. I've been messaging people, I think, from Africa or Indonesia, maybe a little Mexico, I can't really recall, but mainly Philippine messaging right now because of the family value system, the way the country operates and works, really. This increases chances and odds of finding someone compatible with me. To me, religion-wise is very, very important, as is family values. Finding the right person, I think the chances are increased because of this. And of course, I pray to find the right person. So putting one area, positivity together with another, you increase your chances better. So it's important to pay attention to the overall picture, if that helps, on where one searches. Okay, so to begin with an open mind again, because I'm more of a homebody or someone that is submissive, but here's a business lady who has success in branches that are spread across different regions in the Philippines. So I went ahead and messaged anyway and told the individual it's just nice, the success and everything, but we may be incompatible. Just saying hello anyway. If you hear back, my mindset is then you can just continue some conversation, see where that goes. And if not, that's okay too, because I recognize that there's incompatibility up front, but I have, 5 or 10 minutes or whatever to speak and to go forward on that and to listen. Here is a simple individual, little self-summary, little questions of agree or disagree answered, but it takes Catholicism maybe seriously. It just mentions the religion. And so also I find that the work attire is attractive, so attentive to work and to responsibility is pretty attractive to me. So I just sent the message, hello, this is nice. What do you do for a living currently? Because it's not mentioned anywhere that I could find. Once again, to reiterate, if I said before that a lot of people ask to be sent intros, not just likes, because they can't see just likes because they don't pay for the platform. And the Philippines is a poor country, so a lot of people just don't have that money. So at first I would consider, is this scammy or what is the deal here? But I did some research and found out that answer. So in any event, this person states that quite a bit in their self-summary and just sent a message just to see where that goes. Again, Catholicism's taken seriously, has a graduate degree. For them, it's like a bachelor's degree is basic schooling, I think, either as high school or after high school. So many pay attention to that. So graduate degree just means even more education on top of. What the individual mentions is let God's will and not my will be done, very important to me. So it's extremely attractive right away. And of course, there's other qualities, family, honesty, respect, looking for a perfect day, quality time with parents, etc., etc. But God's will and not my will be done, excellent. You have physical attractiveness, but this is more excellent. So I sent just a hello off and see if you hear anything back. Here's some good value presented from someone in Indonesia. Only gentlemen can have access to get to know me. I like that right away. I like nice older guys. That's me, I'm older. In this instance, and they come with a serious relationship, I'll think about it. Self-employed individual with high school education. Just sent a message regarding compliment on some of the nice photo work she has. And to wait for a decent individual is a good thing. Another very attractive profile due to the religion aspect of God's will. This is really at the top for me. So, of course, I'm going to be paying attention to that. So she writes a letter to, the future someone and everything. So I just try and see if there is something there. And after I sent a message off, we have been conversing back and forth, so we'll see. The profile says resides in Japan, but after messaging a little bit, she is Filipina. And I did compliment the self-summary, kind of an elaborate self-summary about intent with a future male mate in life. So, which is what drew me in. So yeah, we'll see where that goes or what happens. I'm the person who's looking for a lot of detail on the profile or to pass, but sometimes I'll slow up and say, you know what, there's not much here in this profile, but just picture of a simple girl. And I'll just message just to see if it does go anywhere. I have some time on my hands, so just don't let it get too much away from me. In other words, be tight with my prerequisites or what I'm looking for, and don't do a lot of messaging out, likes or intros or anything else when you don't know much about the person. That's the reason for using OkCupid, because like I said previously, it's like going on the first, second, and third date without even going on the first one. You have so much information in the agree and disagree categories that you can really tell so much about a person. But in the instance of this individual, just looks like a simple, individual Filipina, so I just message and trying to get somewhere with that, since I have some time on my hands. But messages have been getting out of hand recently. I've been going back and forth with like 20 people and everything. That's just too much. And I have my life to live. So that's why you got to be selective. You can't just be open to everything. It's just real dumb. I mean, you only have a limited amount of time on this earth. Anyone does. And yet another profile of professionalism, where the girl works in customer service industry and is very family oriented. 2 pluses: responsibility and family oriented. Again, what are you looking for? For me, those are very important things. Great aspects of an individual. Great things to possess. And in the photos, she really mixes it up quite well. You have different, styles and different things going on. A message, trying to find out more. Just state hello is see if you hear back. And the tactic is, if you do and can continue the conversation, you'll have questions about the question and answer section, things relative to that haven't been answered yet. Like I said, I have some time on my hands. I don't mind doing some of that. And next we have someone from Indonesia, 31 and from Indonesia. I don't want the age to be too advanced if I have to travel, so it's likely not going to be 40. It's likely going to be 35 and under, and 35 is the top end. Something like that, probably, most likely. That's pretty much decided, so around about that area. That's the top end. So here we have, would you have children with a partner? You're not married. The answer must be no. So that's a check. So that's good. As long as deal breakers are not hit. How long do you want your next relationship? For rest of life? Good. How important is religion and God? Extremely important. So that's a check. Very good. And it goes on to where we have quite a few things in common. And so a message about one of the photos, just to compliment on the grainy old photo style. Not much work maybe put into it, but I mean, I like that. Just be yourself, and nice old appearing photo. To me, like something out of the 60s or 70s or something. So 50s even, so nice. Next, going back to the Philippines, young person of 23. On this one, I sent a super like, and there's a reason I'll go over in just a moment. But loves to cook, hobbies cooking, sewing, dresses. Those are good talents when you're in a serious lifelong relationship, cooking for one. introvert, homebody, excellent things. For me, that's what, looking for. And she did go on to answer a lot of questions. At the bottom, you see the agrees and disagrees, quite a few, not just 10. There's at least 70 things answered. Would you have children with a partner, not married? No. And other things, the deal breakers, check out okay. Rate confidence is below average. So just a simple girl with simple pictures there. And I told her that great opening 2 to 3 photos. We agree on important things. See the agree and disagrees and likely smaller importance. Those areas I'm trying to say to her. And what do you look for in the right individual for you? I ask her. So we'll see if we hear something back or not.